Breathe in, breath relaxing you and opening you up. And breathe out, feeling your muscles relieved of their work, relaxing in place. Try breathing in a little deeper now, and hold inside, and release. Breathe in once more, down inside, and hold, and release. And again, let's breathe in when you're ready and hold that breath. And release. And allow your breath to be automatic, on autopilot, as we continue now. Feeling relaxed and spacious and open, like you haven't a care in the world. Standing on a plain, an area of flat land that stretches away into the distance. What do you notice in the sky? Is it clear? Are there some clouds blowing across, or perhaps it's overcast? Feel the fresh air gusting past you, moving over your face. If you look around you, behind you, to either side, you'll see many natural features across this flat landscape. Trees, perhaps fields, but you won't see any other people, no human habitations. The only indication of human life is right before us. A curious one-story structure made of blocks of dressed stone, circular in its outline, with a flat roof that is taller than you. All you can see is this curving wall of stone, stretching away to left and to right. No windows in it, only the blocks. There is a door, human-sized, closed, made of strong wooden planks. Wood that has been expertly shaped to fit the arch of the door. There is no handle on the door, but you can see where you would grip the wooden strips and pull to make it open. So let's do that now. Pull the door. Tense your muscles and feel the weight of that door. With a screech, it'll budge open a few inches. Pull it again, wider, and now the door swings wide, revealing a way into what seems to be the start of a passageway. A shadowed place of cool stone. When you feel ready, let's step through the archway and enter. Once you step in, the door closes itself, and it seals very neatly, very snugly against the stone. In here, we're surrounded with darkness, but there is a faint outline around the edge of the door. When you move your feet, the small noises they make come back muffled. They share that we are in an enclosed space that moves away on one side, leads away comfortably wide enough for a human to walk along. And if you reach out, you'll find that the tips of your fingers each touch a wall of that same dressed stone. The only way now is forwards. In the total dark, try feeling your way forwards. Your hands will brush against that smooth stone. Your feet will report a floor that is solid and clear of obstructions. And with your eyesight gone, your ears are analyzing, chewing the silence very carefully for the slightest flavor beyond the scuffing of your feet. Your eyes, whether the lids are down or open, have nothing to report and instead begin to invent things, pseudo-images. You may find you're smelling more carefully. As we make our careful way along this passageway, and your sense of orientation as well has become very acute. This passageway seems to be curving very slowly around to the left. With our eyes closed, we're given the gift of appreciating other stimuli. Where our eyes would normally dominate how we direct our day and our lives, now those other backup senses are given primary importance. You notice how strong, how useful they are. Smelling the air for the slightest clue. Sensing its temperature for any chance movement of air that might indicate a direction, an opening. Your fingertips brush against the stone, but now they report softer things, curtains that seem to be hanging, perhaps tapestries. The cloth feels very soft, like velvet, but in other places it is bumpier, threaded, and you wonder what scenes might be embroidered into this cloth. As you proceed, small tinkling noises will reach your ears. There seem to be bells sewn into the tapestries. You may hear the deeper note of a chime. And though this is an unusual situation to be walking in darkness, you feel well guided, well served by your hearing, by your fingers, your smell, even the temperature changes you can pick up on your lips. While we follow this curve around, see what your hands are feeling, what kind of soft cloth. Be mindful of what you are hearing, and feel strong in your body, in your sightless steps. Resonate strength and feel it circling away from you like a field you're sending out. Not just to the stone walls, but up through the roof here, outwards from this structure. ears report something unexpected, a wall in front of you, covered in more of the cloth, smelling of incense. There is a turning to the left, an opening through the wall, and feeling carefully, you step forwards, realizing there's a faint, genuine glow in your eyesight. Now as we turn round to the left and begin following this new circling passageway that goes round to the right, this pathway is lit. Overhead there are small glowworms, clusters of them. They form natural archways high above your head, topping where the ceiling is. And their glow is a most curious one, a beautiful blue-white. The light is only dim, but your familiar body is visible below you. As we follow this circle around, it seems that gentle light is falling onto you to pass into your body. It's a fall of gentle light that your mind finds very relaxing. Once it's got through the skull, you feel it swirling slowly, bathing the many curls of your brain, moving through all that tissue, seeping gently, lazily along the synapses, escorting each thought. Feel the peace that is seeping through your mind as you walk along. As you walk further, and the gentle peace coming from the glow overhead moves through your mind, which areas does it most need to go to? Once again, you notice a wall is before you. There is a turn to the right into another circling passageway. As you step forwards, this will circle around again to the left, a smaller circle than before. You move along, noticing the curve in the walls, how clear the floor is and the sound of your feet on it. You can see, but the light source is from within. As you walk along this corridor, the emotions you feel will determine the light that goes out. Notice the color you're seeing with now, and what state you're feeling inside that it represents. That color might be calmness for you. And as you follow this curve around to the left, experiment with your thoughts so you can trigger different feelings in you. of something that excites you and see what color then is lighting the way. Toy with something that has fear or apprehension attached. Notice what shade that is. As you go forward, you may be able to combine these feelings, create sweeping symphonies of light to see by. Now that you have a form of color vocabulary for your own inner landscape, think back over the past week or month or year. Engage what colors you've been led by, what you have been putting out. Once again, a wall faces us, an archway in the stone to your left, leading further inwards through this series of rings of passageways, each a smaller circle than the last. And now we have reached the very center. This can only be reached by somebody appreciative of all of their senses, open to being relaxed from outside in their mind, and willing to see by the light within. Before you now is a wooden ladder, roughly made, that leads upwards to where the ceiling holds a circular trapdoor. It's only 10 or so rungs. Let's climb that ladder. As you near the top of it, you'll brace your shoulders and the back of your head and your neck against that trapdoor. Summon your strength and push upwards. You'll feel it begin to give, to move. It's quite some weight. Twist it over. Slide it away. Light has reached you, and momentarily the world goes blue, white, all's a blur. Then hoist your body upwards through this circular hole. Lie on your back on what feels like smooth, polished tiles, and let your eyes adjust. Now you have risen upwards into a temple, a circular temple, where you will be the only person there, the only person who ever will be there. This is a temple built to celebrate all that's perfect, beautiful, and whole for you in your life, including your greatest hopes, your biggest dreams from childhood to now and beyond. celebrate existence, all of the high points of your time on earth. It will celebrate the love that you felt for other people and that you felt in return. Special moments of happiness and abandon. There will be sections of this temple that may celebrate a whole period of your life. If there is one or more that you look back with great fondness. There will be dedications and mementos here of people who meant a great deal to you and who you may not have seen in some time. And most of all, the core of any temple, there will be a sense of eternity, of nothing having left forever. Of you being alone in this temple, just as we are in our bodies, but not entirely abandoned, not forever. So I won't describe what is in here. Instead, I'd like you to explore this temple, every nook and cranny. Here is a tall pair of double doors leading out, opening before you, emitting real daylight, leading out into the open air once more. You stand level with the columns of your temple, looking to where steps lead down to the plains around you. This temple is marvelously built, a wonder of construction, a gleaming accomplishment. And your vision is a curious mix of the finished temple that you see now, and looking back, a further overlay of those snaking, serpentine dark pathways under its floor. There is a hidden doorway that once led you in down there, now built over, as buried as our own birth is, way back inside folds of time. I'd like you to gather to yourself inside 3 precious things about the temple, perhaps things you found in there or things you felt, realizations about yourself. Choose 3 very special memories you'll wish to have with you in future. Think about what you'd like to resonate outwards into the world, the color frequency. And when you're ready, begin walking down, giving heightened awareness to all of your senses. Let's just bring ourselves back by breathing a little bit deeper into our bodies, breathing in and out, becoming familiar once more with how your body is sitting or lying down. Sense with the outside of your skin. Bring yourself back to where you are. Bring yourself back into the current moment. Try wiggling your fingers and your toes.